Hello, welcome back. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I had family here, I had people stay with me. We basically cleared it all out this week, taking them to the airport. I think the last person was Monday. Yeah. So it's and then it took me several days to, recoup and clean up and all that. So I'm back. I'm here. I was dying to make these tazas. I know I said before I wasn't gonna make it, but I all the trolls came out all happy and clapping that they said that I wasn't, when I said I wasn't gonna make the tazas, which made me think, well, maybe I should just to screw them, troll them. And not only that, I'm gonna make them anyway because if I don't make tazas, I'll have dreams and nightmares and things like that. So that's kind of what happens. So the tazas are a way for me to just have a good night's sleep. So I will always make them, so I might as well post them, right? It's just insanity, right? Everywhere you go, people are just all over the place, and not engaging like I suggested to you guys does take a toll out of you. Just the chores and work and not engaging with, these people, it just takes a lot out of you. And I'm just glad you guys are patient with me and tolerate my absences. I've just discovered that this is what I can do at this time in my life. It's all I can do. And I'm very, very appreciative of you accepting that and of your views in your comments. And this is all I could do right now. Hopefully things will change. I'm an introvert. I'm a little bit of an extrovert with some things, but I'm an introvert. I really am. And being engaged with a lot of parties and things, and work and Zooming takes a lot of energy out of me. And when you do the tazas, you need to focus. So that's kind of where I am now. Just life. This is how these things are. Tazas require a lot of focus. I think if I was just to do cards, I would do them more often. I would do them several times a week, but not this. I can't do this several times a week at all. It's just impossible. So in any case, I did this one on Putin. I heard that the nickname they're giving him is Putler, like Hitler, but Putler. And I did one on Joe Biden. So I'm going to break them up in 2 videos. And I'll post one first and then the other. And let's see how that goes. All right. Oh, by the way, Merry Christmas. Okay, here we are. This is Vladimir Putin's cup, Putler's. He is the president of Russia, the Russian Federation. We all know his deal. He's trying to steal Ukraine's resources and therefore invaded them. Okay. So, this is the girlfriend, Alina Kabayeva. Alina Kabayeva, the girlfriend slash wife. Apparently they have 4 kids together. He keeps her hidden. So when I read this cup yesterday, I made it yesterday, and I read it. She looks again upset at this guy. Look, that's him there. This is Putin here. She has her back turned to him, and she's angry. She's scriggly here. She's bent over. Look, she has a big butt. She has a nice body, small waist, big butt lady. And she wears heels. She's always wearing heels. She's upset at him. She turns her back against him, and she's very angry at him. Again, she's the type that, I keep seeing this over and over. She's a screamer, and the like she puts her foot on the floor. Like those people that get really angry and they go, and they put their feet on the floor when they're talking, like rage. That's her. She does that to him all the time. Almost every taza that she comes out like that. So, to me, it's like she's against what he's doing. So I Googled her. And I Googled her yesterday to see what the heck she was up to, because I see them here. She's leaving him here. And I'm thinking she's against the war, whatever. So when I Googled her, what comes up? That this lady, they're calling her and Eva Braun, Hitler's girlfriend. That's what they're calling her. She was photographed wearing a Z lapel. And well, the person, let me give credit to the person. It was someone on Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I just Googled her and it came up. The only social media I do is this. I have an Instagram and I've never posted anything. It's just so I can see. My little cousins want me to follow them and my friends want me to follow them. So there's no pictures of me on Instagram. It's just me, whatever. I don't even check it. It's been years since I've checked that. So anyway, I looked it up and it was a Twitter post by this woman named Mafka Slava. I guess that's her Twitter handle. Mafka Slava. She's the one that posted the picture of Alina, Putin's girlfriend, with the Z lapel, which is supporting the war and Putin's invasion of Ukraine. It's a support thing. And she's the one that said Putler's girlfriend. So it's odd to me, why in my tazas she comes out. I mean, you could see it for yourself. Why this woman here comes out with her back turned against this petite man, leaving him, and angry. And here is like all this money, all these papers, all these things. I mean, I'm sure I'm not sure. I hope that she feels bad for the Ukrainians and the children suffering and the animals suffering. But I also see her concerned with her money. Her position in life, her money. It's like he ruined all that. She was like a queen, an empress. And I think this has been now foiled her whole life. Her children's safety, her safety, her status in the world. Now she's a pariah. So I believe that this is why she's upset at him. Now here is Putler. And he has a problem with his leg. He has a problem with the leg. He's an older man, petite. A woman's leaving him. He's going after her. He loves her. He likes her a lot. And he's upset. He follows her and turns his back against this woman. This woman is wearing like a white coat or something. I know his daughter's a doctor. It's a light hair, petite girl that wears like a white vest or something. So maybe it's the doctor vest. Maybe that's his daughter. And she's mad at him as well. She has her back turned against him and he goes after the girlfriend. He has something wrong with the right side of his body and he is going to have some sort of blood clot on his leg. Sorry. He's already having leg issues and we know that. I've been saying this for a while now, but before it even came out on the news. But now you can see it here. You see that dot there? It's like some sort of clot. The girl leaves. He's under an immense amount of stress. He's pretending like everything's okay. The stress is getting to him. He's ill. She's leaving. She sees here. Now what this to me, it seems like emptiness. That's what struck me about this cup. The emptiness of it. It just seemed empty. Let me make sure the sound is okay before I go on, because I already had a problem earlier. Hold on, let me check, you guys. Okay, the sound seems to be okay. I changed the view so you could see a little better here. So you see the emptiness here. It's like, I've never been to Russia, but maybe they have malls with supermarkets inside. So here's this giant structure with smaller structures inside of it. And the structures are empty inside. See that? Vast emptiness everywhere. I think things are going to get even worse now for them down there in Russia. For the people there. No food. Everything's going to be hard to find. The essentials are going to be hard to find. Listen, that doesn't make me glad. Because if the essentials are hard to find for people, imagine for the animals. This man has caused so much pain and suffering to innocent people. Not only to, the people in Ukraine, but also to his own people there, and also the animals, because I bet you no one's donating, or very few people are donating to Russian base rescues. And who's going to be spending money they don't have, or giving food that they can't find for themselves to animals now? This guy has to go. He has to go. There's a special place in hell for, animal abuse and animal, not even abuse, mistreatment, any sort. Mental, any kind of mistreatment against animals. And this animal, not even animal, no. That's an insult to animals. Even though he's from the kingdom Anomalia, he's a demon. He's become a demon. People say, oh, don't demonize people. This guy, what does it take then? What does it take? He's killed so many pregnant women, newborn babies, animals, old ladies, old men. I mean, he's caused havoc on the world. And now there's no food for his people. The Russians down there, nothing, emptiness. She sees that, this lady. She's trying to gather as much as she can for herself here. Now, maybe you could see it better here. You see the dot there? To me, that's a blood clot. Pardon my nails, you guys. Nothing's wrong with my hands. It's just my nails. I haven't done them in a while. So here's the blood clot here for him and his leg. She's leaving him. He's going to end up in hospital. He's going to end up over here in hospital. You see him laying there? And when he's in hospital, he's going to get real skinny. His head's going to be the demonic Cabbage Patch head, but his body's going to be skinny. When he's in hospital, you already know what this is. You guys have been with me forever. That's money or papers. Probably both. They come hand in hand. Here is a religious person. To me, this is one of those Russian Orthodox priests. They're going to go visit him. They're going to tell him, about the money and everything that's going on, all that they're losing, trying to appeal to him. Trying to appeal to him to stop the war, to do something. They try, maybe advising him how to save face. Even the religious group. Now you have the women in his family. The people, because there's no food, so probably the people are going to start coming out even more. There hasn't been a large demonstration yet. There probably will be when this happens. He's going to end up in hospital with his crazy ass blood clot. Here comes this Orthodox priest or something. Would you see the outfit? Dark clothing, wide skirt, kind of like the way the Muslims dress, or the nuns, that sort of thing. The popes, they all wear like robes. Here's this religious person with a robe that's concerned about money, visiting Putler, demonic Cabbage Patch, in hospital, telling him, giving him advice. And you can see him laying there with his head defiant. Like his body is laying down, but his neck is stiff up, and his face is like talking to him in defiance. Like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Or angry. He knows they're right. But he's trying to save face. And he's, you can see it. I hope you can see what I see. You see the body, but you see the head popping out. And here's a religious person. All this money in there. And here's someone in the military. You could see the gun there. Someone that has a gun. Here's another person that has another gun. They're also politicians. This one is taller than this one. They're both very sad. Nothing gets through this guy. They are very, very sad. It's like they're hopeless. They feel hopeless. I don't know if they're sad about him being sick. It's more like they're sad about their situation and the hopelessness, and that he doesn't understand. That Putler doesn't understand. You can see that. It's like they've recognized now that there's not much else to be done with him. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to find the right angle so I could show you. Okay. So the two politicians slash military guys with guns. Okay, so now here is another place, people meeting, talking about resources and money and papers. And women and see the cap of another military person, all meeting, talking about these resources and money. I think the whole Russian Federation is going to turn against this man. I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to try to work with him. I saw another, oh, that reminds me. A cup I did in, I think it was 2019, where I saw him being nominated or given the Nobel Peace Prize. I said, I hope they don't give him the Nobel Peace Prize. Guess what, guys? After the taza, a bunch of his crazy, this is before he invaded Ukraine, a bunch of his crazy fellow men, probably the oligarchs, got together and nominated him for a Nobel Peace Prize. And Xi Jinping and all of them gave him like awards and medals and things like that. I think that's what I saw in my taza. And I think that in Russia, they're going to try to do that to him along with his allies, maybe the Iranians, maybe the Saudis or somebody. They're going to say, you know, just sign a peace, this and that, will give you an award, saying we're going to, that's what they're probably going to do for now. They're going to entice him with that because nothing's working. He's become mad. He's become mad. Anyway, I have to do a shout out on that because, yeah, I saw that. I saw that they were going to try to nominate him for the Nobel Peace Prize, and sure enough, those crazy people did. This is before he invaded Ukraine, though. So, and at the bottom, look, these are old territories, Russian territories, empty. Empty. They're going to be in want of the essentials there. God protect these innocent people. God protect those animals there. Please get Putin out of there. God, mete tu mano, Dios mío. Put your hand in there, God, and get him out. Get him out. Even if it's hard to grab with his Botox. Grab it. Get him out. So, I'm confused about the wife because she, in my tazas, comes out against him. Very angry, very upset against Putler. But then you look at the internet and she's wearing the Z label. This is why I don't like doing celebrities, because celebrities do that. They have an image. What they show and what they portray is not what is going on in their real lives. So we will never know sometimes. So my tazas cannot be vindicated. That's why I don't really like doing celebrities. It's very rare. Sometimes I get the feeling, yes, we're gonna see this on the news, and I might do it. But it's hard. It's hard. You don't know. Politicians is different. You get to see these things play out. So this kind of that same situation with her. You know, she's kind of like a celebrity. She's not the main protagonist of the story. She's like just someone that's behind the scenes. And you know how celebrities are. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to portray an image. They have publicity companies, in image companies, I don't know what they're called. So we will never really know. But politicians, they affect us. What they're doing affects our lives. Celebrities, what they do don't really affect our lives. So that's the difference. This is why, to me, it's not worth doing a celebrity taza. All the energy that goes into it, for me, is not worth it. And then their image that they portray convinces people, then people get mad at you for giving a different image. It's just some hot mess. It's not worth it to me because they have really no bearing in our lives. But these guys do, and that's why I do the cups, because, I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. The other day, I rarely go back and look at my videos, my shout out videos, my things that have come to pass. I was cleaning and doing laundry, and I put them in the background, listening to them, and I couldn't believe all the things. It's incredible, even for me, the one doing them. It's incredible how things that I have predicted have come to pass, to the detail of the clothes they're wearing, the hair, everything, the hairstyle, everything. People climbing up the Capitol, hanging from everywhere, the lady getting shot, everything. So, yeah, so that's why I do these cups. Now you see here, this guy, this is where we stand for the time being. You know, when they pack a punch, this could go on for a while. I'm not saying, if you're new to my channel, this is not going to happen. Not everything's going to happen in the next few hours, right? It takes a long time sometimes to see these things, as is real life. So, yeah. So, anyway. Let me go and do that Joe Biden taza, and I hopefully can post both of them tonight. Thank you for watching. I'll see you shortly.